Okay, let's get rid of the no negativity in this lesson. Now, what we're going to do here, guys, is we're doing question 39. Now, 39 wants to figure out what is this area here. Now, what we decided the last day was that if you were to do this question, okay, what you'd end up with is two circles. You'd end up with one circle here, which is this size. So we take this circle out, and then we have a circle that's a bigger radius, a radius of 12. So what we decided to do is that if we can get the size of both circles individually, then we can find out what is the size of the missing region. Okay, so R is 12 for this one, and R is 9 for this one. Joseph, what is the area of a circle?
360.
Pi R squared is the formula for the area of a circle, which is okay. You gave me the angle in the circle, which is 360 degrees. Now, pi is 3.14, and that's what I want you to do, 3.14. So Joey, how do we get the area of the circle of radius 9?
So first of all, do
3.14 multiply by
12 by 12, as you said.
radius squared, but in this case it's 9 by 9,
Oh, yeah.
which is 81. The other one is 12 by 12. What's 12 by 12?
134.
Good man. So we have two separate sums here. Luke?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tom, I want you to take over from here. I want you to multiply 81 by, actually we'll do it the other way around. 3.14 multiplied by 81. You can begin now. Okay,
so 1 times 4 is 4, 1, 3, 3.314.
yeah.
Carry over the 0.
Carry the 0, good man.
8 times 4, that's 32.
2 carry the 3.
8 times 1, that's 8. And
Plus 3.
11.
11 carry the 1. 8 times 3.
It's 24, 25.
25. 251.2. Add them together, Tommy.
280.
No,
264
centimeters squared. Okay, upon completion of that, we have the second one to do. Andrew Finley, can you tell me how to do 3.14 multiplied by 144?
4 by 4 is 16.
6 carry the 1.
4 is 5.
5. 12, good man. 12.56. Next one. 4 times 4?
16.
Yeah. 4 times 1 plus 1, 5. 4 times 3?
12.
12. No bar there. 2 zeros this time.
4.
Yeah.
4, 1, 3.
Good man. Add them together. What do you get?
6.
Yeah.
11.
12 carry the 1.
4. And 4. So 442.6
centimeters squared. Okay, finally, we need to find out what is this area in here. Luca, how'd you go about doing that?
You minus them together.
You take them away from each other, okay? So we're going to get 4, 4.
5, 2, 4, 6. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it is 452. I forgot to carry the 1. So 452.16 take away 254.34. What do we get?
You get 197.82.
Let's do it step by step. 6 from 4?
2.
Or sorry, 4 from 6, 2. 3 from 1?
8. No, sorry, 8.
Borrow 1 and you get 8. 4 from 1?
So 4 from 11 is 7.
4 from 11 is 7. 4 minus 5?
You can't, so you have to do 14.
14 minus 5?
9.
9. Then 3 minus 1?
1.
Oh, sorry, 3 minus 2 is 1. 197.82 centimeters squared. Who got that one out? Well done, guys. Hey guys, with number 41, this here, the red area I'm going to shade in here, is known as what? What's it known as? If it's not a full circle, what's it known as? Ryan?
Yeah.
It's a sector, okay? Now, the area of a sector is the angle divided by 360 multiplied by the area of the full circle. What's the angle, Ryan?
90.
90 degrees over 360. What's 90 over 360?
4.
A quarter, 1 over 4. You're dead right. What's pi? 3 points?
4.
1 4. And what's the radius squared? If r equals 12, what's the radius squared?
144.
144. Good man. Okay, now we're here. Okay, we're going to look at Harry. Harry, what's 4 into 144?
2 there.
Good man. Covered.
0.
0.
3.
3. Remainder 2. 6. 36. Cancel the 2 of them. And now we get 36 multiplied by 3.14. Okay. We're going to ask there is we'll ask Orson. Orson, let's do this. 36 times 3.14.
Okay. 4 by 6 is 24.
4 carry the 2.
4 by 3 is 12. Carry the 2 is 14.
4 by 3 is 12. Carry the 1. Oh, you're right, sorry, 14, you're right, sorry. Oh, sorry, carry the 2, you're correct, sorry, person. 14. 0.
0, 6, 3.
6 and 3, good man. 2 zeros this time?
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, carry the 1.
10.
10. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Okay, add them together. How many decimal points do we have?
2.
Okay, and we add them down. Aaron, add that down for me, please.
4.
4.
10, carry the 1.
Yeah.
12, no, 13.
13. Carry the 1. 11. Good man. 103.04. Is it meters or centimeters? Centimeters squared. Now, we've got the area of this region here. Let's get the area of the what, guys? What type of shape is that, Sean?
A square.
Square. So look, we have a square here, right? There's our squared right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out what is the area of this square. So guys, what is the area of this square I'm dragging down here at the moment? It's 12 by 12, which is 144. 144, take away 113.04. Garrett.
I guess 144.7 there. So I have to take something away from 4.
So 96, right? Borrow the 1.
So 0.
Just 3 there, yeah.
0.
0.
3.
30.96 centimeters squared. No bother there, lads. Too easy for the likes of you guys. Now, let's move on. Now guys, who wants me to do number 42? Okay, number 42. Donald, take off, start. Tell me how to do this, Donald.
Well, first you have to find the area of the 2 white semicircles at the bottom.
Okay, so Donald is going for the 2 semicircles. Now, Donald, tell me something. What happens when you combine 2 semicircles together?
You get a full circle.
You get a full circle. So guys, these 2 semicircles can be represented by 1 full circle. Okay, what's the radius of this white circle, Donald?
14. You divide.
Where'd you get 14 from?
You divide 56 by 4.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. A length, 4 times the radius is 56. And 56 divided by 4, that gives you your 16 that you're talking, sorry, your 14 that you're talking about. So the radius is 14. What's the area of that circle, Donald?
14. Wait, sorry. 22 over 7.
22 over 7 multiplied by?
14 squared.
What's 14 squared? Alright, 4 times 4?
16.
Carry the 1. 4 times 1?
4.
Plus 1?
5.
Carry the 0. 140. Add them together?
6.
196, right? Kill the bill. Now, 196 is 22 over 7 multiplied by 196. Now, do you know what would be a really good thing? A really good thing would be if the 7 divided into 196. Okay, so Sean, does 7 divide into 196?
28 times.
28 times, you say. Goes in twice to make 14, doesn't it? 19 minus 14. 5, not 7 to 56 goes 8 times, multiplied by 28. So now we're going to have 22 multiplied by 28. Okay, we're going to go for Jake in. Jake, 22 by 8, 22 by 28.
8 times 2 is 16.
16 carry the 1.
2 is 4, this one's 5.
5, yeah.
0. Q, and 6.
Yeah.
6, 6.
Come on, 616. Now guys, what Donald started us off doing was Donald said, look at these two white shapes here. This shape and this shape here get me 616. What do I have to go about finding now, guys? Yes?
What's the area of both of them together? Oh no, sorry.
The area of? The area of half the big circle. Everybody understand? Half the big circle. Now guys, if you haven't got a full circle, what is it known as? What's that word we use? Gavin, what's that word we use when it's not a full circle?
Semicircle.
Yeah, but a semicircle is also known as a sector. Or an ellipse, technically speaking as well. You're right about that as well. Now, it's known as a sector. What's the formula for the area of a sector, guys?
It's degrees, 300, so over 360.
Multiply by
5 squared.
Okay, what is the radius of this big circle, Jan?
56 centimeters.
56 is the diameter.
28.
28, because you need to divide the diameter in half. So it's 28 divided by 2. Sorry, 56 divided by 2 will give us 28. What's the angle from here to here?
180.
180. Okay, now it's 180, guys.
Yay.
Now, guys, 180 divided by 360. Okay, that equals pi or pi. What is pi in this question, Stephen Murphy?
22 over 7.
What's the radius squared? 28 by 28. It's a big one.
So that's 56.
64. 4 carry to 6.
16 plus 6 is 22.
Carry to 0.
2 times 8 is 16.
Carry to 1.
That's 5.
Yeah, so it's 560 plus 224, and what do we get?
4, 8, 7.
784, right, so 784. Now, look at this here. This is looking quite big, isn't it? Now, what's the first thing we can reduce to being really small? Luke? Knock off the zeros, but what is 180 divided by 360? It's half, isn't it? But you can knock off the zeros, and then you can do 18 over 36. And what divides into 18 and 36?
9.
9 will do that, and then you end up with 2 over 4. And what will divide into 2 of them?
2.
Then you get a half, okay? So you'll get there. Just keep dividing by an even number and you'll get there. Now, what would be really, really, really convenient? If the 7 divided into the 7, 8, 4. Let's find out if it does. Okay, Lucas, 7 into 7, 8, 4.
And it goes with
Once.
And it goes together.
Once. 102. So we're left with a half multiplied by 22 multiplied by 112. The 7, 8, 4 and the 7 disappeared. Okay, Sean, what should we do next?
Divide the 2 into 22.
2 into 22 goes?
11.
And now all we got to do is multiply 112 by 11. Okay, Orson, 112 by 11 please.
112 and then
1120, good man. Add them together.
1232.
1232, you are right, well done. Now, that's this is the area of the full semicircle. What do we need to take away from the full semicircle? Connor?
The area of the 2 small semicircles.
The area of the 2 small semicircles, or the area of the small circle. What do we say the area of the small circle was again?
616 centimeters.
So take it away from 616. So 616 might be half by the looks of it. It takes them away and you also get 616. So that's the answer. Yes, Sean?
I didn't know you went through the second part, but I think the first part I thought was
It's alright. Would you like? So, lads, Joey is going to get the area of these 2 sectors here. Sector 1 and Sector 2 we'll call them. Joey, what's the sector formula for area?
It's 90 over 360.
Angle over 360 multiplied by pi r squared. And Joey correctly identified as this as being a right angle, right angles, which makes it 90 degrees. 90 over 360. What's the value of pi, Joey?
It's 22 over 7.
Says up here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then what's the radius squared for this one?
21.
Multiply by?
21.
What's 21 multiplied by 21?
So 1 by 1 is 1. It is 2, 1 by 1 is 1.
Right, guys, so 21 multiplied by 21 is? Yes.
1 by 1 is 1.
21 carry to 0.
2. And then 42.
2. 441. Okay, 441. Now, let's see what else can make our life really easy. What's 90 divided by 360? Quarter. What would be a really good thing? A really good thing is if this 7 here would divide into that 441. Let's find out. And Garrett's pretty confident that goes in 63 times. 6 brings 42. Take away 42, we got 2. 2 into 7 and 21? 3 times. Yes. Let's continue on. The 7 divided into 441, it went 63 times. We have 63, we have a 4 on the bottom, and we have a 22 here. So what would you think we should do? I reckon multiply the two of these first, then divide the answer by 4. So 63 multiplied by 22. We'll go for Raphael. 2 times 3?
6.
Carry the 1.
12 plus 1, 14, and
0.
6. 12.
Same as last time, isn't it? 136. Right, add them together.
6 by 0 is 6.
6.
3 is 9.
9.
3, 1, 4, 8, 1.
Now what you have to do now, Connor?
Is it not 12? Is that it? Because you did not carry the 1. Yes, you can.
Oh, sorry, it is 12, isn't it? We didn't have to carry a 1. Sorry, guys, quick mistake there. That's a 2, and that's a 2. So, what we did there was just a quick mistake on my part. So, add them together again. 6, 8, 6, 8, and 3. We're going to divide that in. What are we going to divide that by? 4. Divided by 4. Let's see what happens. Okay, can we have we have Thomas. 413.
413 goes 3 times, remaining.
Okay. So what happens here is we're going to get 4 into that goes 3 times remainder 1. 4 into that goes 4 times remainder 2. 4 into 26 goes 6 times remainder 2. 4 into 20 is 346.5. Now, unfortunately, we've only done 1. We've only done this one as 346.5. We now have to do this one here. Now, this one here, we're lucky because it obeys the same. It roughly obeys exactly the same procedure, doesn't it? Sorry, 1 second. So, it roughly obeys exactly the same procedure. The only difference in the procedure this time around, oh sorry, I'm on the wrong page, aren't I? The only difference in the procedure this time around is that instead of being it's 306.5, so this time the radius is going to be 28 and not 21. So instead of being it's not 21, it's now 28. Can somebody tell me what is 28 multiplied by 28? So what is 28 multiplied by 28? Okay. Is we have to get pi times the radius squared. The radius is 28 by 28, which is 4 carried to 6. 2 times that is 16, plus 6 is 22, carried to 0 again. 6 carried to 1, 560, add them together, and somebody said 784, right?
Yeah.
784. Now what would be really useful for this question, guys? Be really useful if the 7 divides into 784. And we've already done this before, haven't we? 1, 1, 2. Now it's going to be a quarter times 22 times 1, 2. And what is it this time? What's 4 into 112? 4 into 112, anybody? It's going to be 28. 28 times. So now you're going to be left with 28 times 22. What is 28 times 22? 6 carry the 1. 56, 0, 560. Add them together. 616. There's your 616. What do we do now, guys, to get the answer? Connor.
Find the area of the whole square thing.
Find the area. It's not necessary. It is a square, is it? It is a square. So the area of the square is 49 multiplied by 49, because it's 49 here and 49 here.
Yes, sorry,
And what do we get then? 1 carry the 8. 36 plus 8. 441 carry the 0. 6 carry the 3. 19. Add them together. We get 1, 0, carry the 1. It's going to be 24. 2401. This 2401, what do we have to take away from 2401? Yes?
346.5 and 600.
Okay, let's take away the 616 first. What do we get? 5.
1.
Carry the 1.
9.
Sorry?
9.
9. And 17, right?
Yeah.
17. Now what we're going to take away? We're going to take away 346.5. 5. And then what do we get?
5.
0.5. Borrow the 1.
9.
Oh, sorry, that's down to
4.
4.
Yeah.
Borrow the 1. Brings down to 8. 14 minus 6.
8.
8. 4 from 8. 4. So the answer is 1448.5 centimeters squared. Okay, guys.